Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. So, probably a couple of days yet. But hopefully, this is the end now. Hopefully, this is the end of the undone saga. I don't think it is. Personally. But, yeah, and that is, of course, the breaking news from a couple of days ago. Chris Eubank Jr., yes, that one. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn is officially off after Tyler Southern confirmed that Eubank vs Benn was off due to it not making commercial sense at the moment. So there we go. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing there, but obviously it was a couple of days ago, and I thought I would give my opinions on it because I have spoken about this saga for the whole year since Conor Benn has failed his drugs test, which he still has not been cleared for. And there is a bit of a blame game going on. Conor Benn's team came Chris Eubank Jr. for using his pen. But I'm sorry, Conor Benn, you're the one that failed the drugs test. You're the one that failed the drugs test. And why should Chris Eubank Jr. be bullied into fighting you when you failed the drugs test? So Chris Eubank Jr. has the ball in his court for me. And this is so mind-blowing. With this Conor Benn and his team. And now they're in talks to fight Devin Haney. This team is so delusional. Conor Benn's so delusional. He hasn't won a fucking area title. Conor Benn fighting Devin Haney. I'm going to use the Tyson Fury analogy. Actually. Devin Haney, he's a tennis world champion. Yes, a tennis world champion. Conor Benn is just someone who's been picked up from the street, really, to play the tennis champion. Complete mismatch. He'll get absolutely stilled by Devin Haney, and a world humbled Sterling as well. Who's the other boxers he's been having beat with? Sam Davis. He talks this nonsense, Conor Benn, saying he only comes up to my hip. He's a woman beater. He's a 12 woman beater. Well, he will fucking beat you up. I know that much. Because you deserve this humbling, Conor. Because you're a cheat. Stop it. Don't Piers Morgan's show. Playing a mental health card and all that. On Piers Morgan's show, you've made yourself look like a fool. A lot of stuttering going on. You are responsible for what goes in your body, Conor. You're responsible for what goes in your body. None of this fucking bullshit that, who's consumption of heads. Wait, Conor, don't have the heads then. Don't have the heads and prove it. I don't know which heads to wear. Fucking so corrupt, man, this sport. So corrupt, honestly. And I'm sorry, he's become the most hated boxer now, Conor Benn. Because all we want him to do is clear his name. That's all we want him to do. But all you fickles thinking, if he clears his name, he will never do it again. Of course he will do it again. The Lepers don't change the spots. Once they do something, they'll do it again. And it's a real shame. I like Conor Benn. I did like Conor Benn before, obviously, this whole circus started. I did like him. But obviously you can't like him now because they're trying to get in the fancies in the win. People who say he's innocent, I mean, they need putting down. Seriously. Yeah, obviously I understand it's Eddie Hearn. Obviously he is nothing, he's innocent because he's his fucking fighter. because Eddie Hearn only thinks about the money. He doesn't think about his fighters. If Eddie Hearn, obviously it's a bit off topic. If Eddie Hearn thinks about his fighters, why is he putting AJ in with Wilder if they both win the fights on December 23rd? That's a poor tats out for AJ. AJ's not winning that fight against Wilder. He ain't. And we saw what AJ does when he gets hit. He crumbles like breadcrumbs. Eddie Hearn trying to tats out already. That's all he does. He's only there to make money. He don't care about his fighters. Let's be real. Do you really think he cares about Conor Benn either? Does he fucked? And it's so delusional. Conor Benn is unbearable. It's unbearable delusion. Conor Benn calling out Devin Haney, Gerald Bruce Ennis, Trafalgar Tam Davis, who will all absolutely humble Conor, who will all absolutely humble him and still win. Conor Benn, try winning the area title first. You are nowhere near world level. I don't give a shit what the WBC say to say that you're in the top 5 of the WBC. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. You shouldn't be anywhere near. This is why this fight should never have happened. I did not want this fight to ever happen between Junior and Conor Benn. I never wanted it to happen. Before the failed trust test, I said we have weight divisions for a reason. Seniors white. Weight, fight, weight. Conor Benn should be fighting on 147. There's a 147 fighter. Chris Eubank and Conor Benn don't know 2 weight divisions, right? To fight Eubank Jr. Well, we say I don't know a couple of weight divisions. Well, we all know how he got there. But yeah, we continue. Chris Eubank Jr., it would have been a complete mismatch. Obviously, not with Conor Benn taking, obviously, performance enhancing drugs, because that would have given him a huge advantage in the fight against Eubank Jr. If that fight would have went ahead, and thank God it didn't go ahead, because it would have been absolute chaos and carnage in a bad way if it did happen. This fight now shouldn't even be happening now. Shouldn't be any discussion about it. We have weight divisions for a reason. It was only spoke about because it's all fantasy. It's a fantasy fight. Why is Conor Benn not fighting Harlem Eubank? Because Chris Eubank Jr. is the name. He is the name. He's the pay-per-view star. He's the one who will sell out the pay-per-view. Of course he will, because have you not seen Eubank Jr.? The way he promotes press conferences, the way he sells the show as well. That's why he only wants to fight Eubank Jr. But Conor Benn's level is Harlem Eubank. That is Conor Benn's level, in my opinion. That is a perfect fight. Perfect. Both at 147 as well. I would have no problem with that fight happening. But I agree with Senior. Leave Junior alone. Because not just for Junior's safety from the first fight where he was trained down to 157, if they did fight again, which I still think they will, I still think the fight will detonate people, because too much money in it. I know Conor Benn has said, oh, I'm not waiting around anymore, and I don't want to fight him. It's still gonna be there. In my opinion. Because of Eubank Jr. He wants to be paid. Eubank Jr. If it doesn't happen, good. I'm happy it doesn't happen. Because when all fair is fair, Eubank Jr. dismantles Conor Benn. Absolutely demolishes him. Conor Benn is probably the most delusional boxer out there right now. Or, yeah, give me them Haney, give me all of them. Alright, Conor, we'll give you all then to watch you get humbled and get absolutely stilled by 3 elite fighters, Joanne Elliott, Tan Davis, and Devin Haney. The delusion is unbearable from Conor. He's came out from nowhere. Nowhere near his father's level. And he's not even had that many fights, Conor. You've not even had that many fights yet. All you fought are fucking nobodies. That's it. You haven't even won a fucking area title. The delusion is unreal. And Eubank Jr., and as for Eubank Jr., he needs to fucking fight for a world title and stop this nonsense of throwing out Kel Pluck and Conor Benn after his rematch masterclass performance than CM Smith. As we now look, this was what Chris Eubank Jr. posted this morning. Went to sleep after agreeing to fight Yanabek for the world titles. Woke up and now my promoter Ty Southern, on Lee Southern is trying to make me fight. In his does, a boxer nobody's heard of, and obviously he is the IBO middleweight champion, of course. In his does, he is a middleweight champion. This is a belt Chris Eubank Jr. has won twice. I think it was. Has won twice in his career. And that is what I fear Eubank Jr. is going to do. He's going to end up fighting a bloody IBO for the IBO World Middleweight title, which is not really a legitimate world title belt. Let's be real. Let's be real about it. It's a good belt to win in terms of start your career, like Tavern Dubois had. That's fair enough. But Chris Eubank Jr. is 34 years old and he should be fighting for world titles now. Like he's been saying to us for years that he's going to fight the Octane and all this. But what Eubank Jr. keeps telling us is how does my hotel look in Las Vegas? It just does, doesn't it? Just does. I'm not interested in that nonsense. Not interested in them paying porter. Not interested in them pretty partying. We want to see Eubank Jr. fight for legitimate world titles. And we hope this period end, the end of the Conor Benn nonsense, the Conor Benn circuit for Eubank Jr. Move on now. Move on. And apparently he has agreed, well, according to him, he's agreed to fight Yanabek, but his promoters have got other ideas. What does that tell you? It tells you the promoters think they don't have... The promoters tell you that Eubank Jr. has no chance against Yanabek. When I massively disagree. Look, I think Yanabek is a good fighter, but we saw Yanabek against Denzel Bentley. And do we think Eubank Jr. is better than Denzel Bentley? Yeah, we do. And you have to say, Denzel Bentley, I felt he was squabbed against Yanabek. All these people saying, this Yanabek's a stary boxer. He's a good boxer, but I've not seen Yanabek face anyone yet. I haven't seen him face anyone yet. Eubank Jr., I'm not saying Eubank Jr. is this, the stary opponent, but it'd be someone of note. The only fighter of note that Yanabek's fought is Denzel Bentley. And we obviously recently saw Denzel Bentley use a pretty Nevin Haney. So, what does that tell you? And this is why I said Eubank Jr. should be fighting Yanabek, should be fighting Jamal Charlo for them belts. because he can win them. He can win them belts. He's got the right trainer in Beaumont as well. You saw what we did. You saw what he did against Liam Smith. Of course, people were saying, well, it wasn't the same Liam Smith, but end of the day, I think most people still went for Liam Smith to win that rematch. Just because of Eubank Jr.'s ego and his boxing ability. But obviously, Eubank Jr. proved us wrong with his boxing ability and dismantled Liam Smith. But yeah, I'm not interested in this Conor Benn saga now. Yes, hope that's done with. Yes, hope Conor Benn takes his ban, which will be a retrospective ban, because he has been. I think he has been out for the win. He's been out the win for. He's been out the win for obviously almost 2 years, Conor Benn. Well, he had that fight obviously in September, didn't he? Conor Benn. Against an unknown Mexican, obviously in shoulder, I think it was, shoulder. So, and obviously Conor Benn, if you don't know, the failed drugs test was for clonopine, of course, which can boost testosterone, and we obviously saw the difference in Conor Benn in terms of his muscle fat. Before that fight with Eubank Jr. was postponed, we all saw the difference. Didn't we? So, but Conor Benn, but he's innocent apparently. Yeah, he's innocent. Well, we'll see. That's all we want. We all want Conor Benn to face the board, which he should have done straight away. But he's done all this pissing around, frowning at people, accusing people of having an agenda. Nonsense. It's utter nonsense. Seriously. So that's what I think should be next for Eubank Jr. Fight for your legitimate world titles, which have been saying since the rematch win against Liam Smith. As for Conor Benn, your fight is then to British board. Simple as that. But I've always said it, if you fail a drugs test in boxing, you should be banned for dud. Completely. Even if you do it once. Because if you do it once, you just don't do it again. Trust me, you are. And Conor Benn, I'm going to put myself on here right now. Conor Benn will fail another drugs test in his boxing career. Because he won't be banned. He won't be. Yeah, he'll get some sort of ban, but it'll be a more of a smack on the wrist ban. It'll be a backdated ban, which will keep him out probably to August, maybe, something like that. August this year. Well, August in 2024. That's what I think it's going to be. Then he'll do it again in a few years' time, this career. Because Dana White's done it multiple times. Jamel Miller's done it multiple times. They'll do it again. Yeah, please don't change spots, people. Yes, be real. Yes, be real about it. So, but yeah, that's what I think should be next for both. And if Conor Benn does clear his name, he should stay at 147. But for me, Conor Benn has lost a lot of his fans, in my opinion, and I don't think many fans will. To be honest, I just got that feeling that I don't really care about Conor Benn now. Obviously, not in that deep way. Obviously, I hope he has enjoyed his life and all that, but I don't really care about Conor Benn's boxing career. I really don't, because of what he's done. He has failed the drugs test and tried to cheat in boxing. So I don't wish him any success in his boxing career now, to be honest with you. So, but it is the way it is. But feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. What next for Chris Eubank Jr.? What next for Conor Benn after after the fight is now officially off. And will we ever see Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn? Is the fight officially done now? Officially done? Is that saga officially done now? Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. I still don't think it is. I still think they'll go back to it. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and see you later.